Hey, what's going on, guys? Phillips Pro here from PCG, and today, as you can see, I'm playing the MDub Trace. The only reason I'm actually playing this godforsaken, wretched game is because I wanted to talk about Black Ops 2. I've been seeing a lot of videos coming out from XJaws, Woody's Gamertag, and also I saw a video from FPS Russia. You probably saw it because he uploaded it, and in like a day later, he got like 2 million views. There was a quad rotor with a machine gun, and apparently that was going to be a kill streak in Black Ops 2, sorry. And I was looking at the forums, and you know, because I still love Call of Duty, even though I don't play it that much. I still love Call of Duty anytime a new Call of Duty comes out. You know, I'm down to buy it. And sorry, it wasn't the forums. I saw it off a link off of another guy's video, and it showed it going through like the design or something similar to that. From what it looks like, the game's looking pretty legit right now. But what really concerned me about Black Ops 2 was because I don't know if you guys remember, but back when MW2 first released, and I remember watching this, I was really excited to get MW2, so I was watching all these crazy videos, and there was a news report about it, and it was like, as you know, Modern Warfare 2 is just released, but I think they said Infinity Ward is putting the finishing touches on Modern Warfare 3, and that's what they said right when Modern Warfare 2 released. So this was a while ago. This is 2 years, 3 years before MW3 actually came out, and they were showing footage of people playing it in like this big room with a bunch of computers and all this, you know, all this stuff with the Xboxes, and it was supposed to be a much more interactive, more live-like campaign, as in, you know, you got on cleaning duty, you got into you know, your mom was sending you clothing from back from home and stuff. It was stuff like that, and it was supposed to be a much more interactive campaign. And that's what I was waiting for. And they even said that they released a machine gun replica or something for the Wii. I'll try to post a link in the description just so you guys can get a taste of what I'm talking about. I'm sure that maybe some of you have seen that video. If not, I'll put a link in the description. But yeah, it was a false MW3, and it raised a lot of publicity, and it wasn't true. And then yet a year later, Black Ops comes out, and then a year after that, MW3 comes out. And this MW3 game, which we all play now, is completely different from what it was supposed to be like. I remember watching the footage, and it was these two soldiers arguing about who was hotter, Celine Dion or Jessica Biel. And yeah, like, I remember watching it with my buddy Ethan, and we were like, oh, sweet, can't wait, you know? But, you know, it was false. It was just, I guess it was just a publicity stunt, or they just didn't like the results for the multiplayer. From what I saw, the campaign looked pretty cool. Having that interactiveness of actually being there, feeling like you were actually in the campaign, I thought it would be pretty cool. And it was a bit of a buzzkill, because when I knew, because I remembered about that video, and when I knew that MW3 was coming out, I'm like, oh, this is going to, and I was telling all my friends, I'm like, oh, this is going to be the new campaign and everything. It's supposed to be like this, and that. And I play the campaign, because pretty much before I play online, I go halfway through the campaign. And don't get me wrong, the campaign was pretty good. But I was like, what the hell? I was like, this isn't what I was looking at, you know? And it was just, I don't know. So, Black Ops, long story short, all I'm trying to say is, even though, and I could be like, oh, well, you know, there's a huge chance that I am wrong, but the Black Ops 2 is looking really legit, but the thing is, so did MW3, the false MW3. They had the game up, they had footage, and it was looking really legit, and you never know if Black Ops 2 is doing the same thing. So you just gotta, like, things may completely change. Like, you never know if there's just someone getting the wrong information and they're just spreading it virally. You just gotta watch that, and you just gotta make sure that you don't fall into it too easily, because there might be a few leaks or something about the game being like this or this, and then they could completely change it up. So you just gotta watch out for that, because I guarantee that. Well, this is kind of common sense. Like, not all games are gonna stay the same as when they're leaked. But anyway, you just gotta watch it. Like, the game, it might be completely different. You never know if the quad rotor isn't actually gonna be in there. I hope it is, because that quad rotor thing is really cool. That was really cool to see on FPS Russia. That really looked like a movie when he was looking through the camera of the quad rotor. That reminded me of Eagle Eye when they're throwing the Reaper. That's what that reminded me of. I was like, man, this is cool. But yeah, again, all I'm trying to say is, even though, you know, the big guys like Woody's Gamertag and XJaws and all those guys, even though the big guys are saying, you know, this could be legit, still just, you know, watch your back. Well, not necessarily watch your back, just, like, it's a video game, but just, try not to get too excited about it, because you never know if it could just be false. And also, I wanted to, I don't know if it's gonna make a huge difference. It's just I wanted us to get some more views, but it's much easier for us if you guys follow us on Twitter, because we just like to let people know when we're uploading videos. Like, our friends are always coming up to us, like, you know, when you putting up your next video and blah 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 blah, and you gotta tell them, like, oh, I don't know, because a lot of people at our school watch our videos and stuff, and it's just like, all right. But at least if I just post it on Twitter, everyone knows, and they can go to YouTube, so they don't have to search through our channel and see if we put up any new videos. So if you do watch this channel, you know, like, fluently, then just go ahead and follow us on Twitter. ProCanadianGaming, all in one word, capital P, capital C, capital G. And we've got, like, a little, Shane put his freehand work on the paint program to draw it up. So yeah. All right. Well, yeah, I'm still kind of excited if Black Ops 2 comes out. That's actually looking really cool, especially with that quad rotor kill streak. I'll definitely be using that. Just hope that they don't use the 3-tier thing like they did with MW3. I'm not the biggest fan of it. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Philip Spurrier from PCG, signing out.